Oh yeah, baby.
Let's go, dude.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Just as we drew it up. Woo! Alrighty, good morning. We're out here doing a little bit of turkey hunting this weekend. It's a little mix up from our usual spring activities. Keegan and I, we've been doing a ton of fishing for steelhead as of late. I kind of totally forgot about my turkey tag until yesterday. I was going through some old mail and I was like, hey, I've got a turkey tag for this weekend, so let's get out and hunt them. Was supposed to be going up to the North Shore steelhead fishing, still might, if I can get my bird shot this morning. I don't know if we're going to play around. I brought a 410. And then I also got the 12 gauge. So we'll see here. I essentially roosted some birds last night. It wasn't quite right at dark, but I know the trees, or I believe I know the trees that they're going up in. So there's kind of two patches here. Keegan and I were just kind of talking through our game plan and what we want to do this morning with where the sun's coming up and having all the camera gear and things like that. So we're about to hop out of the truck here, get the decoys put in the vests, kind of get everything ready. Walk down this dead-end road and see if we can get a couple of these birds to fire off here to know which patch of woods we need to target. So if you look on here, all right, so as you can see here, we got this little patch of woods here. There's about 2 or 3 gobblers right at last light up in these trees. It's the same plot of land that I actually shot my whitetail on last year. And then down here, in this patch of woods, there was a good number of gobblers firing off as well. So our game plan is either going to be set up on this end of the field or this end of the field, depending on what fires off this morning. If that doesn't work, we've got 3 or 4 backup options on some other pieces. So should be good. Hopefully we can get one in the first couple hours here. If not, we've got some time and we've got some reinforcement coming tomorrow from behind the camera. So wish us luck and let's get after it. Well, we got our butts kicked a little bit. And by butts kicked, we really didn't get our butts kicked, but we got our butts kicked. Let me redo that. All right. All right, the Spartan ended up being pretty good, pretty crazy. We got close. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a video of a few tons that were running in. They hung up around 40 yards. Don't know if it was the sun on the camera lens or what they saw, but they ended up kind of veering off. But a lot of activity this morning, a lot of gobbling, a lot of turkeys around. Had multiple hens in the decoys, so we're coming around. These birds kind of ultimately pushed away from us, so we circled around to the other side of the property. We're going to try to come in and get in on the woods and see if we can't make it happen yet here this morning. So we're going to repack everything up, grab the gun, and go find us a bird. Morning 2, we're going to go see if we still got some birds over here. I moved to a different property yesterday evening. Just didn't want to disturb these since there's a lot of good action yesterday morning. So we're going to get in here, see if we can find one on the roost, slip in, and see if we can get a bird down right away this morning. Action, huh? Well, we're getting our butts handed to us. We had 3 toms going pretty good. Down in the corner of the field, we actually thought they were on the neighbor's field, which they were, so we tried to loop around and cut some distance off on them. By the time we got around on them, they were heading straight for where our decoy setup was right away this morning. We decided to try to really cut some distance off when they kind of dip below this hill. That idea didn't work. So we're gonna go to plan B, get in the big woods, see if we can get one fired up, and then get one shot. So here we go. Oh, that's...
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess.
Did you get any of it out fast enough?
No. I just saw the bird flopping.
Oh. Well, that's one way to get it done last minute, huh, boys? Not quite coming into the decoys like we like, but do
you guys realize that bird was there the entire time we were standing there?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was probably there when we set up right over here earlier today.
He's probably the bird that we got to gobble from the road. He has a lot of...
That was pure luck.
That's the hardest we worked for a turkey.
We're just walking around, and all of a sudden it's literally like God placed a bird. And I was
on
like,
the turkey?
I was like, gun. And I was praying it was a tom when you pulled your gun up, because I was like, I don't really know what it is for sure, but.
All right. Come here, Keegan. Come here. You're part of this. Kinda. All right. So we've been getting our butts handed to us all day. Having turkeys hang up at 70 yards, 60 yards, just out of sight. Been a miserable 2 days. Heard some gobbling over here. I don't know, probably 20 minutes ago. So we started working our way this way, set up. Couldn't convince the birds to come any closer, which they've been doing it to us the last 2 days. We come over to this ridge, thinking about making a couple calls. We thought they were just tucked down below this ridge. So we stopped, and all of a sudden Damon yells gun. And this tom gets up like 3 steps behind us and takes off running. And then I had to wait for him to kind of get through some brush, but made a decent shot. So we're gonna go over there, grab this bird quick, and make our long walk out of here. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's a big bird. And it's a dry bird.
30 yards.
You got good ideas for this?
There you go. No, just smiling.
Here, let me clip it.